On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Fellowship.
An association of people who share common interests or goals, typically involving research, study, or a specific profession.
Examples:
Research fellowship, postdoctoral fellowship. The Fellowship of Scientists worked together to conduct research and make important discoveries.
High-rise.
Describing a tall building or structure that has many floors or levels above the ground, often used to describe residential or commercial buildings in urban areas with multiple stories.
Examples:
High-rise building, high-rise office. Living in a high-rise apartment offers spectacular views of the city.
Suburb.
An outlying district or residential area of a city or town, typically comprising middle-class and affluent neighborhoods.
Examples:
Suburb development, suburb life. He grew up in the suburbs, but always dreamed of living in the city.
Reinvent.
To change something so drastically that it looks to be completely new.
Examples:
Reinvent local dishes. Reinvent our life. They have tried to reinvent their grocery stores.
Sustain.
To supply enough of what somebody or something needs in order to survive or exist, to accept as valid.
Examples:
Sustain a good relationship with him. Sustain a wellness lifestyle. She struggled to sustain the children's reading habits.
Habitat.
The type of natural environment in which an organism or group usually lives or occurs.
Examples:
A marine habitat. Threatened habitat. The habitat of this bird is freshwater areas and saltwater marshes.
Corridor.
A hallway or passageway, especially one connecting rooms or areas within a building or structure.
Examples:
Walk along a corridor. Air corridor. The long corridor was filled with people rushing to get to their rooms before the meeting began.
Prefabricated.
Constructed or made in advance, often in sections or components, before being assembled on-site, manufactured or built in a factory rather than on-site.
Examples:
Prefabricated building. Prefabricated home. The new office building was constructed with prefabricated materials, which helped save time and money.
Achieve.
To successfully complete a task or goal, often through hard work, perseverance, and dedication, to attain or accomplish something that one has set out to do.
Examples:
Achieve success. Achieve milestones. I will work hard to achieve my goals and realize my dreams.
Economy.
The system by which a country or region produces, manages, and distributes goods and services, including the money and finances involved in these activities, of an airline, the lowest priced, most basic option for seating in commercial travel.
Examples:
economy of scale, economy class. The economy of the country is struggling due to the recent political instability.
Desirable.
Worth having or achieving, pleasing, attractive, or sought after.
Examples:
desirable effect, desirable result. The beachfront property had a desirable location with stunning ocean views.
Heritage.
The culture and traditions that are passed down from previous generations.
Examples:
heritage site, historical heritage. The heritage of the city is reflected in its architecture.
Proliferate.
To grow or increase rapidly in number, to reproduce or spread rapidly, especially in an uncontrolled manner.
Examples:
proliferate cells, proliferate weeds. The number of COVID cases continued to proliferate in many countries worldwide.
Cult.
A small religious group, especially one that is not part of a larger religion and that is regarded as outside the norm, followers of an exclusive system of beliefs and practices.
Examples:
cult members, cult's practices. The cult leader promised his followers that they would achieve enlightenment if they followed his teachings.
Revolution.
A large-scale attempt to overthrow the government of a country, often using violence or war.
Examples:
beginning of the Industrial Revolution, a political revolution. The revolution by the citizen resulted in a redistribution of wealth.
Architect.
A person whose job is to design plans to be used in making something, such as buildings.
Examples:
landscape architect, architect of the peace accord. The building architect tried to build the house above the tree.
Wealth.
A large amount of money, property, or other things that someone or an organization owns.
Examples:
majority of his wealth, material wealth. The wealth inequality was unavoidable.
Density.
The quality of compactness of a substance.
Examples:
population density, higher pixel density. Do you know the density of the population in Hong Kong?
Helicopter.
A type of aircraft that is capable of hovering in place and moving vertically, as well as flying horizontally, often used for emergency medical services, military operations, and transport in areas with limited access.
Examples:
helicopter ride, police helicopter. The company's CEO arrived at the meeting via helicopter to avoid traffic congestion.
Consume.
To spend something, especially fuel, energy, or time, in a large amount.
Examples:
consume a large of alcohol, consume electricity. A smaller car will consume less fuel.
Low-rise.
Referring to clothing or building design that sits, begins, or ends at a relatively low point on the body or structure, such as the hips, waist, or foundation.
Examples:
low-rise shorts, low-rise buildings. I prefer wearing low-rise jeans because they are more comfortable for me.
Environment.
The natural world such as air, water, and land in which humans, animals, and plants live.
Examples:
environment affairs, chaotic environment. Every human is responsible for taking care of the Earth's environment.
Congest.
To make something blocked or crowded so as to hinder or prevent freedom of movement or flow of liquid.
Examples:
congest in a vein, congest a highway. The roads to the airport were heavily congested.
Mobility.
The ability to move or be moved freely or easily from one place, job, or social class to another.
Examples:
lack in mobility, improve social mobility. I have limited mobility in my arms.
Decide.
To make up someone's mind about something, to come to a conclusion or judgment after considering options.
Examples:
decide a question, decide on a course of action. She couldn't decide whether to order the pizza or the pasta for dinner.
Rethink.
To consider again a plan, idea, etc., especially to change it.
Examples:
rethink a marketing plan, rethink the role of the manager. We have to rethink our company's product lineup for further growth.
Affordable.
Not expensive and able to pay.
Examples:
affordable housing, affordable solution. The automaker has been providing affordable car financing options since last year.
Prevailing.
Most frequent, widespread, or currently dominant, usually referring to a particular opinion, attitude, or trend.
Examples:
prevailing wind, prevailing trend. The prevailing opinion was that the project would be a success.
Fractal.
A complex geometric pattern or shape that repeats itself on smaller and smaller scales, often occurring in nature or mathematical equations.
Examples:
fractal pattern, fractal art. The coastline of Norway is one of the most famous examples of fractal geometry in nature.
Exterior:
situated in or suitable for the outdoors or outside of something.
Examples:
glass exterior, new exterior design. For exterior walls surround the courtyard.
Compact:
closely and firmly united or packed together, using very little space, smaller than is usual.
Examples:
a compact camera, extremely compact device. Two countries acted together as if by compact.
Membrane:
a soft, thin layer that forms animal or vegetable tissue.
Examples:
cell membranes, nuclear membrane. Loud noises might harm the fragile ear membrane.
Retail:
the sale of goods or services to consumers, especially in small quantities, either directly to the end customer or through retail outlets.
Examples:
retail store, a retail dealer. The retail industry has been affected by the rise of online shopping.
Reconfigure:
to change the configuration or arrangement of something, often to improve its performance or functionality.
Examples:
reconfigure the network, reconfigure the operating system. We need to reconfigure the office layout to use the space better.
Communal:
belonging to or used by a group rather than individuals, for common use.
Examples:
communal swimming pool, communal combination of funds. Communal elections were held in several European countries.
Permeable:
capable of being penetrated, passed through, or absorbed, allowing liquids, gases, or other substances to pass through a surface or material, often with ease.
Examples:
permeable membrane, air permeable fabric. The soil needs to be permeable so water can easily drain through it.
Obstruction:
something that blocks the path or progress of something else, an obstacle or barrier that impedes movement, action, or progress.
Examples:
airway obstruction, obstruction of justice. The tree branch in the middle of the walking path created an obstruction for pedestrians.
Permanent:
lasting for a long time without essential change.
Examples:
literature of permanent value, permanent life insurance. She is searching for a permanent residence.
By-law:
a rule or regulation made by a local governing authority, typically at a municipal or organizational level, to govern specific activities or behavior within a jurisdiction.
Examples:
Bylaw amendment. Local bylaw. The new bylaw restricts the maximum height of buildings in the area.
Sunlight.
The light emitted by the sun, the rays of the sun.
Examples:
A glare of sunlight. Indirect sunlight. Radiation from sunlight has a different wavelength.
Solstice.
Either of the two moments in a year when the sun is at its greatest distance from the celestial equator, resulting in the shortest or longest day of the year, the time of year associated with these events.
Examples:
Celebrate solstice. Summer solstice. The winter solstice marks the shortest day of the year in the northern hemisphere.
Construct.
To build or create something, to assemble or combine different parts to form something whole.
Examples:
Construct a 3D image. Construct a dam. He constructs hypotheses that no mathematician has ever imagined before.
Realm.
A domain of activity, interest, or knowledge.
Examples:
Public realm. Beyond the realm of possibility. Her passions are in the realm of real-world political affairs.
Opportune.
Suitable or happening at a time that is suitable or convenient for a particular purpose.
Examples:
Opportune occasion. An opportune remark. The phone rang at the most opportune time.
Concept.
An idea or principle associated with something abstract.
Examples:
Learn new concepts. Concept car. One such rapidly growing concept is quantum cryptography.
Outdo.
To do better than someone, to surpass.
Examples:
Outdo him in trickery. Outdo the competition. He tried to outdo his rival by breaking the world record.
Indoor.
Located, happened, or used inside a building.
Examples:
An indoor pool. Designed for indoor use. Table tennis is an indoor sport.
Promenade.
A stroll or walk, often taken in a public place or park. A public place for walking or strolling, often filled with shops or vendors. A dance movement in which the partners move around the floor in a circle or similar pattern.
Examples:
Evening promenade. Promenade in the park. The boardwalk by the beach was a beautiful promenade for tourists and locals alike.
Integrate.
To combine one thing with another so that they form a whole or work together. To accept equal participation for members of all races and ethnic groups.
Examples:
Integrate into the existing system. Integrate both businesses. He found that it is difficult to integrate socially.
Intense.
Especially of a feeling, very strong, extremely sharp or severe.
Examples:
Intense heat. Develop intense itching. That statement by the Prime Minister drew intense international criticism.
Urban.
Relating to or located in a town or city.
Examples:
Urban planning. Urban property owners. Only a small number of urban utilities offer sanitation services.
Relevance.
The state or degree of being closely connected or appropriate to the matter at hand.
Examples:
Have no relevance. Relevance category. The relevance of this information to the current situation needs to be investigated.
Structure.
The way of construction of something and the arrangement of its parts, or a complex thing constructed of many parts.
Examples:
The structure of a machine. Structure and function of the brain. The organizational structure of startups is often flat and straightforward.
Podium.
A raised platform or stand that is used for delivering speeches, conducting meetings, or presenting awards.
Examples:
Win a podium position. Podium finisher. The speaker stood confidently on the podium while delivering their speech.
Tower.
A structure that is exceptionally high in proportion to its width and either forms part of a building or stands alone.
Examples:
A bell tower. The tower on a cliff. She is a tower of strength for our team in trouble.
Acre.
A unit of land area in the U.S. customary system and the British imperial system, equal to 4,840 square yards, equals 4,047 square meters.
Examples:
Half-acre parcel. An acre of forest. The farm covers over 200 acres of land.
Jog.
To run or move at a slow or leisurely pace, typically for exercise, to continue talking or writing without a definite plan or purpose.
Examples:
Jog in place. Jog my memory. She decided to jog around the park to clear her head.